Today, I have the pleasure of welcoming Andris Djačenko, CEO of Laboveritas in Latvia. Trained as an engineer, Andris has built a multidisciplinary career spanning research, product development, and scientific entrepreneurship. His journey has taken him from the early days of laboratory innovation in Latvia to the forefront of automation and advanced technologies across Europe. For over a decade, Andris has steered Laboveritas towards becoming a trusted partner for laboratories in Latvia and beyond. Driven by a passion for science and a commitment in improving laboratory workflows, Andres has led Laboveritas through the challenges of developing cutting-edge solutions for automation and beyond. His leadership is shaped by a belief in collaboration, continuous learning, and adapting to the evolving needs of the scientific community. Today, he will share with us his personal journey, his vision for the future of laboratory science, and the key challenges and opportunities facing the sector in Europe. Hi, Andres, how are you?
Hi, Gertrude. Thank you. I'm good. How are
Well,
you?
thank you. It's really great to have you in the new episode of Kalstein Voices. So first of all, let me know more about you.
Okay. Uh, so my name is Andris Djačenko. I'm managing director of company Laboveritas, and yep. So I'm responsible about everything what our company do.
Can you tell us a bit about your background and what first sparked you interest in the laboratory field?
No, I understood. I'm in so mainly I'm engineer. So I have a bachelor degree of mechanics and mainly about car mechanics, and a master degree with computer technologies. And in combination of that, so my vision is usually as engineers for that in laboratory field and everything around that. I'm 15 years, and that's thanks to my father, who's involved in this laboratory field from 1989. So we are very long time in this business.
So it was like given to you since child, let's say.
Yes, actually, it is so. So when I was a child, he always wanted to make me work with him, but my passion is cars and around that. So for some time, I was a little bit more focused on regular cars and race cars and so on. But with some changes and so on and so on, I decided, okay, let's try. And yes, I see this field is interesting for me. So I'm 15 years here and plan to be here for a long time.
Okay, I see that. And so you left from cars race to laboratory environment. How did it help you with what you gained in your experience in cars race?
Actually, this gives some interesting solutions because as engineer, you can pick up some smart things from bigger machines. So it not depends on what kind of technique it is. So mainly, as for engineers, we are looking for solutions, and in car is pretty complicated engineering solution. So there is many interesting things what can be used actually in a laboratory field also.
Mhm.
So and we use some ideas and solutions also in our equipment.
Okay, I see. And do you have any memorable moments that reflect the pioneering spirit of Labo Veritas?
It's a good question because um, how to say um, we are much longer in this field than company Laboveritas exists. So we have some background before that, and it's not easy to get some directly not mix all this experience. But I think that most interesting and memorable thing is the moment when we decided that we should make our own real-time PCR machine because it's pretty complicated solution. There is a lot of mm, interesting things what should be done. It's not the easiest way where to go, but because our target is automatization and everything around that, so we understood that we should manage first step our own real-time PCR machine. After that, we can go to fully automated PCR machines.
And I wanted also to dive in the creation of Laboveritas because we're mentioning the name, but can you tell me about the company? What is Laboveritas? And also, how did you find this name?
This name, Laboveritas, means from labo, and veritas from Latin is truth. So it's some kind of labo truth. Um, it was long discussed with company owners how we should call this company. So, and one of ideas was this, and we decided that this will be a good name for a company. Um, what was the
And what is
other part?
Laboveritas? How was it created?
How it was created? Actually, the idea about this company was about 2015, so a little bit more than 10 years ago. I see that we should go in this direction where we are going. So on new solutions, on some reagent production, and so on and so on. And then we started to make a team with strong people with who it's possible to realize it. And it took about 3 years. And after that, we started step by step working on that.
And what drives your passion for research and innovation for you to be able also to be involved in entrepreneurship now?
Yes, so mainly mindset is what drives us in some kind of direction, and the engineer mindset usually is to create something. It depends on what kind of engineer you are, but mainly engineers are creating something. So when you are in this kind of field and you are engineer, so you are interested to make something new
Yeah.
all the time. And when you look on solutions, what is on the market, if you see that somewhere you can be better, so this is the way we are going. And as an entrepreneur, so it's also some kind of the game. What gives more and more emotions and interest for that because growing could when company grows, when we get some dealers and so on and so on. So it's always nice and it's interesting always.
So I can see you like challenges. You have this maybe sports spirits also bring from the cars race.
Yes, of course, it gives some
And
emotions from
also
that.
in Latvia, is science a career more pursued by students?
Uh, time is changing, and now this science direction is getting more and more popular. Also, um, situation for science very have had very big changes because if for example about 20 years ago when I was a student, then conditions where should be done this kind of science was not the best ones. But with all these university renovations, with money what goes in science, so there is much better solutions now, and the science in Latvia is growing. Yep.
Oh, it's good, it's good. And after 3 years of intense development, what human qualities or skills have been key to helping your team overcome challenges? Because I was mentioning challenges just before.
Mainly, I think it's purposefulness, because it's not easy to grow from seed to big company or as a tree. So it's a pretty big challenge, and you need to be patient. You need to be strong because there is a lot of things should be done to get the result.
And how do you choose the key research priorities at Laboveritas? And how do you see the future market needs evolving?
So mainly we choose direction where to go depending on what we are doing. So mainly when we do something, this gives us more and more information, and we see what should be done or where we can be better. So mainly our focus is on PCR direction, and because to make us stronger, more knowledgeable, and also get some money for research and development, we resell some brands in Latvia and Lithuanian market, and this gives us not just experience with solutions what we make. So this gives us experience with other brands,
Mhm.
and in this work we actually get main needed information to make to see what should be done or what we can done to be interesting for market.
Okay, so constantly also tracking the trends, if I can say, tracking the what is on the need of the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And has working with Engineering Competence Center changed the way you innovate or work? And yeah.
yes. So with competence center we made a project with real-time PCR machine. It took 1.5 years. Um, and this was very good for us. So when we can get some amount of money for what helps um, to go better on research and development, so this makes us stronger. This helps us to grow up faster. So it's for all companies. As more you can spend on research and development, as better you can get results.
Did it help? Did it let you like to a breakthrough? Was it like game changing?
It's hard to say, is it game changing? I would like to say no, not game changing, but of course it makes our life and work easier.
And what values or principles guide your decision making, especially when it comes to choosing partners or new markets?
Values. So I think mainly our partner values.
Hmm.
So how they see the business and things what they do, and principles and style of work. So if they work, uh, I like to work very fast and correct. And it's not easy for me to collaborate with companies who are not strong in that, so who don't replay in time and so on and so on. So, and actually, it's pretty big problem in European companies where you can sometimes send 5 emails in a 1 week and get no replays. So this is a catastrophe for our collaboration.
Yes, it's true. It happens. Talking about Europe, in your view, what are the main barriers to adopting automation in European laboratories?
This is a good question. About automation, I think all this field are going in automatization many years, and there we should look on what direct field we are looking for. Because, for example, in biochemical direction, I don't know what can be else done there. So there is a huge work have been done in PCR. Also, actually, in last I believe 5 years, is a pretty big growth in automatization. So I think that it would be better to divide this market in three parts. So this is machines for big amount of samples, middle size, and the small machines. So the first ones who goes to automatization is big ones.
Mhm.
So everything there is simple. There is a big business, and it's interesting in that direction. Middle ones and small ones. they are going in this automatization direction, and more solutions we have on the market. But in this direction, to have a good solution, really good solution, I think there is a lot of work to do, not just on companies who produce equipment. There should be some collaboration with companies who produce reagents. This is good also for us, that we can use our PCR reagents and think how should be things done to make it faster and easier, because this direction will be like with modern cars. So they are pretty the same, last about 15, 20 years, but small things makes them better and better and better. So
Yeah,
there is a lot of.
and also talking about the future, like how do you envision the ideal laboratory of tomorrow in terms of automation, ergonomics, and safety also?
I think we are pretty close actually to end result with what how I see it, because this idea that in laboratories no people and everything is fully robotics, I think there should be some people who look after them and mainly on details. So with modern solutions, we can make um, higher throughput, better quality for tests. So excuse some kind of mistakes, but yes, I think we are pretty close actually to ideal solutions.
And what role do you see of, because you were talking like ha still having people working and not just machine. What role do you see for artificial intelligence or data analytics in your current or upcoming solutions?
I think AI will give us many interesting things in the future. So it's early beginning of this era. So I think I'm studying about that, so I'm getting stronger about solutions that can bring us AI. So for us, I think it will be mainly uh, faster research and development for new machines and some solutions. We can save there some time. But if we speak about mainly about lab, that I believe that no one of us can imagine things what will be done after 2 years. So it will be a very interesting future for all of us.
Yeah, I can see that. And is there a client or yeah, a feedback that you receive that stands out and that illustrates the impact of your solutions?
This work with mm, direct work on our local field with companies actually give us a lot of feedback and information. I pretty often go myself to do some deliveries just to get some feedback from customers, to get some news and so on and so on, because this is interesting for discuss and emotions, but also this gives us better understanding about small details, because we cannot think what others really do. So we should discuss with them and get information what's good, what's bad, and sometimes they say everything's good, but you see that there can be some changes and it will be better for them.
Yeah.
Then we just need to discuss.
And how does the diversity of your clients' needs, for example, small labs, large hospitals, affect your product offering?
Mm. For example, this homogenization direction came to us in a work with a lab. So mainly there was work on tick testing, and we see that solutions, what is on the market, can be better. So they are not bad. So some of them are really working, some of them not. But yes, this tick testing gives us new ideas, and we go in that direction.
Okay, I see. And what are the advantages? and challenges of collaborating with European partners, especially regarding certification, logistic, or company culture also.
And to work with European partners is good because it's fast logistics, it's pretty cheap logistics. So I think mainly because of everything what's happening politics and worldwide and so on. So we should support each other and help each other with European manufacturing products and so on. But as a challenge, it's the thing what we already checked that pretty often working style can be better with some European companies. So even for us, we have had agreement with one very big European company, and because of their working style, what make our company looking bad on the market, we said no, we will not work with that company, and we are just focused on partners with who we can be on time in good quality and so on and so on, because our our motto is to have a best price and quality ratio on a market, and to that we can add in time. So all these solutions is very important for us.
So there is no coming back at it. It's your motto and you're standing onto it. It's right. And at some point also I was thinking like regarding the company culture because it can be easier as you said with worldwide problems that can happen. Dealing with European companies can be easier also regarding that. So yeah, it's very interesting. And how do you see also Europe's roles evolving in the global race for innovation in life sciences?
There should we discuss many directions, but if we discuss mainly about PCR, what's our field? From my side, it looks that we are losing this race, and companies from Asia are running faster than us. Of course, we can discuss why and so on and so on, but I mainly should focus on not why we are losing, but what we should do to go faster and get better results. So there is things what should be done and what can be done to go faster and better. So we will do all what we can to grow up as fast as it's possible and to get better to show them that we also can. And each company who supports us in collaboration with us, it's also help us to show Asian companies that yes, we also can.
Yeah, because you're talking also about them being fast with this race with Asia, but I was also thinking about the quality because um, good things takes time at some point. So
Yes.
because even when I think about the some Scandinavian country who are really above technologies and innovation, I've seen that Latvia is among the emerging innovators in UE, but still spends below the European average on R&D. What strategies is Laboveritas implementing to bridge this gap and boost local innovation?
We spend on research and development all but we can. This is this is our strategy. So we do our best to get wide range of products and grow fast. And now we are in a moment where some very good products will come very soon. Some really good products we already have, and we should go up with sales with distributors worldwide. So we have a lot of things to do on this. And then we can focus more and more to make better and better solutions for a market.
I wish that also. And regarding Latvia, Latvia recently invested nearly 70 millions euros in fundamental and applied research. Does Laboveritas plan to participate in such initiative, particularly in the field of biotechnology and laboratory?
We are thinking about that. So solutions have not been uh, done, but yes, we are thinking about that. Mainly, we like to work with our own money and everything around that. So it sometimes it makes us maybe a little bit slower,
Mm.
but it's also thing what we can plan. This also motivates us to work better and faster. So yes, this is how we see it.
So you prefer resting more independent than relying on funding?
Yes, independence. It's good for us.
Okay, I see. Because I've seen also like that there is a venture catalyst, the program that supports scientific entrepreneurship in Latvia, as well as startup funding from the EIT, since it's European also institution. Um, I wanted to know your thoughts also on that. Like, do you think
I think
this initiative illustrates also Latvia wants things to be more innovating, to be more into the innovation race.
understood. We never know in what part of the world we will get some kind of special people who will get some absolutely new solutions and so on and so on. So, as more money for research and development and science is spent, as more possibility to get some kind of Nikola Tesla or some well-known names in any kind of directions is bigger. And as bigger it is, it's better for all of us.
Mm,
And these solutions, is it from government? Is it from some kind of EU money, or it's internal money from company? It mainly not depends. So main thing is the result of it.
the result. Okay, I see. And regarding also results and some impact that they can have, especially on environmental causes, what initiative have you implemented to reduce the environmental footprint of your products and processes?
Um, we think about all these things when we make a design for our solutions, when we choose the materials for packing and so on and so on. Of course, there is some things what's um, it's hard to change for something absolutely environmentally friendly solutions, but yes, we think about this and do as we can to be good in this direction also.
I see. And looking back also, is there a challenges you faced that seem insurmountable at the time, or is there more to come?
I think they will come. So of course we have challenges day by day, and but yes, I think the main and most interesting things will be in the future.
Okay. And what upcoming projects at Laboveritas are you most proud of or excited about?
In the moment, all focus is to finish our own homogenizer. So this will be um, it's a little bit too early to say, but I think it will be the game changer in this homogenization field because this solution will be much more powerful, and this will help all of us get much better results with big tubes also. So it will can work with any kind of tubes and any kind of plates. And even if we use, for example, 50 milliliter tubes, this solution will be the best on the market. And this is the main direction at the moment. But yes, we are finalizing some more steps. This real-time PCR machine is still with small some changes because we understand that if we go on a market, our solution should be perfect. We cannot go out with something what's not perfect, and even sometimes it can take some time what's not the best as for a business.
Yeah.
But yes, the main thing is also as I said, with our values. So the best price and quality ratio. So if quality is not the best one, so we should do something to change it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you mentioned game changer. Um, at what range, I want to know. Like internationally?
Yes, because this when we will have this solution, some new fields can open on that. Um, I have heard this is what we are discussing that discuss with people, gives some more ideas, results, and so on and so on. So there is some directions with PCR tests what can be done uh, better and more. So there is some ideas when we can use 15 milliliter or 50 milliliter tubes for some tests, and this will open some gates. Yes, so it will be, I believe, in if we will manage one more discuss after a year, then I will can show you and tell you a little bit more about that.
Well, it would be my pleasure to know more about that and to discuss, to dive in more into the whole project. And
Good.
also, if you had to summarize Laboveritas' missions for the next 10 years in one sentence, what would it be?
In one sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, I think that the main thing for us is to stay strong on our values
Mhm.
and go as fast and good we can on this our own and new solutions.
Good, simple, and also direct. Understood. And also to come back more on the past, because I've seen that Latvia hosted the European Union contest for young scientists in 2025. What do you think of such events, especially for young people in the scientific field?
I think all these moves that can support and help for science is good
Hmm.
because pretty close from us is a Latvian biochemical. No, no, I don't remember how to correctly translate it, but so the institution who works with all this biological testing and so on and so on.
Mhm.
So and we pretty often visit them, and when I see how they are changing, when I hear how what kind of ideas they have. So it's fantastic when money comes to science. It's good for all of us.
And did you have similar opportunities when you were younger? Since it was also something that you were passionate about in early ages.
Mm. Actually, so I was younger. It was 90s of last century. So that was not the easiest time for our country and region. And many ideas and things what was possible on that time. Uh, we cannot imagine future as it is at the moment. Just for example, when the young boys are playing basketball, we saw that there somewhere is NBA and some very big guys are playing that, but we don't expect that someone from us can go there. And this kind of things is with all kind of sports, with science and so on and so on. Because in the 90s, so the scientists and doctors was the worst paid people on the market. So the ideas was not about science and everything around that. This is why actually I'm really happy when I get some in any of our Latvian universities and see how everything is changed. So yes, in these conditions, it's much better and more interesting to study. Yep. So that's good, and I like how all this direction changing, and I hope it will get better and better in the future. So this will bring for all of us good solutions in all fields.
Yeah, it's true mentioning because it's been not a century, but still that the scientific field is innovating and being more on the top of the discussion in every country. Is It's now the thing. Every country want to be top tier in the scientific field, so it's really interesting to see that also.
It
And
is so.
yeah, finally, what message would you like to share with the next generation of scientists and entrepreneurs in the life sciences?
This is a good question. I need to think a little bit.
No
I
problem.
think it's very important for all of us be open-minded, be ready for changes in all kind of things, directions, technologies, and everything around that, um, and to help and support all people who are working in some kind of innovations
Mhm.
and can bring us good solutions to make our lives better.
Well, good advice. Thank you very much, Andres. It was really a pleasure to have you in this new episode of Casting Voices. I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen with Laboveritas, especially with your new project. So keep me updated on that. We all like to have a new episode maybe on this project. So I wish you the best for what's next to come.
Thank you, Gertrude. It was very nice to discuss with you.